Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Oh, we could also do this. Whether you're here in person or joining us from home, it's wonderful to be together. My name is Dory Wolf, and I'm helping to lead worship this morning with members of the Green Earth Ministry while Reverend Sasha is out of the pulpit. As we settle in for the hour, let's pause to center our hearts and minds for worship. We begin with words adapted from the UUA Climate Revival material. Welcome to the Climate Justice Revival Worship Service. We are so glad we have entered and come into this place of rejoicing. This morning, we are doing things a little differently. We are joining congregations all over the country for a time of renewal and recommitment at the intersection of climate justice, the climate crisis, and the deep justice commitments of our congregation. Together, we can move past systems and cultures of extraction to usher in a new era with love and justice at the center. We protect what we love, so during this morning's worship, we will be remembering our love for earth, air, fire, and water. We will be tapping into our love for people, especially those first and most impacted by climate disruption. We will be celebrating all the creation and recommitting our care and protection. Let's begin with breath and air. I invite you just to notice your breathing, however easy or labored it might be. Give thanks for those gathered with you, and give thanks for air, always present, supporting life. Come, my friends, let's worship together.
It is time for us to light our chalice, the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist tradition. This morning, Mohan Farik, one of our junior worship helpers, will kindle our chalice flame. I stand corrected, it's Parik. Our chalice lighting words this morning are from the UUA's Climate Revival Service. Throughout religious history, revivals have marked periods of resurgence in people's commitment to their faith traditions. Classic American tent revivals took people out of the four walls of the church and into the world. They brought the community together, and they served as a galvanizing force for the future, often during times of great change or anxiety. In the midst of overlapping climate crises and mounting social injustice, we are in a time of great change and profound anxiety. Taking a note from those who have gone before us, this climate justice revival is meant to be a time to come together and recommit. So as we come into worship, we light the chalice with words by Reverend Megan Foley, well, looks like it's done already, Deputy Director for Congregational Life at our Unitarian Universalist Association. Her words are, when Unitarian Universalists light our chalice, we are doing more than moving a bit of flame from a little stick to our favorite candle. When Unitarian Universalists light our chalices, we are showing what happens when we harness the power of fire. Fire is one of the world's most sacred elements, perhaps because it always causes change. Fire warms and feeds, fire destroys and eliminates, and with a bit of attention and care, fire works with us to reveal, to show, literally, to illuminate. Fire helps us to see and to survive, and so fire is an especially sacred symbol today at our climate justice revival, because we are in need of change. We are in need of warmth and sustenance, and we need to clear a bright new path for ourselves and our world. May this cup of captured fire be a symbol today of our passion, our care, our brilliance in the face of great need. Like fire, we are powerful. Like fire, we can create change. May it be so. And now please stand as you're able for our affirmation by James Villa Blake. Another of our junior worship helpers will lead us, Charlotte Walwork. Thank you.
Please repeat after me. Love is the spirit of this fellowship.
Love is the spirit of this fellowship.
And service is its law.
And service is its law.
This is our great covenant.
This is our great covenant.
To dwell together in peace.
To dwell together in peace.
To seek the truth in love.
To seek the truth in love.
And to help one another.
And to help one another.
And please stay standing for our opening hymn. If any other junior worship helpers want to come up, bring your hymnal. We're going to be singing number 1064 in your blue teal hymnal, Blue Boat Home. The words are on the screen and also in your teal hymnal.
Good morning. My name is Sue Brown, and I'm one of today's worship leaders. Welcome to the Morristown Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. Welcome especially to any newcomers, returning members, and anyone who joined us online today. If you're tuning in live on YouTube or Facebook, please say hi in the chat or comments. We're delighted to have you with us. We're a community of many ages, but we all worship together. You can join us many ways on Sundays, including online, here in the sanctuary, or from one of the many rooms in our building where we live stream the service. In particular, I want to draw your attention to our family room for families with little ones, which is located out our doors and to your right. The family room is especially great if you need a space to talk, soothe a crying infant, or get the wiggles out. Our service is live streamed there, so you won't miss a thing. Kids of all ages are always welcome in our services, but we offer childcare as an additional option for families with small children, 9 months to 5 years. Parents, if you find yourself in need of childcare at any point during worship today, please bring your little one to room 201 at the top of the stairs. Again, welcome. We're glad you're here today.
It's that time for all ages, and I welcome kids to come join me up here. I have a task for all of you, though, so you're not getting off the hook here. And while kids come up, I'll say that I've always been an energy fanatic. Thank you, Tim. I learned last Sunday, there's a new name for it. I'm part of the solar punk. Okay. I conserve or save energy. Come on up, I'm going to sit too. I conserve or save energy where I can. I work to create and use renewable energy. I strive to reduce my carbon footprint, making my impact on the earth as small as possible. And I love to sing. So, as I was raising my 2 girls, which they're now in their 30s, I have grandkids, I wrote this song. The chorus is easy, especially with Tim's help on the drum. It has one trick. You have to watch it. It goes like this. So I'll teach everybody, and then... All right, I'm going to sit again. Thank you. All right, so get your clapping hands ready. Okay? It goes like this. Think it through. Clap, clap. What should we do? Clap, clap. Think it through. Clap, clap. What should we do? Don't clap. Go, ah. All right, let's try that all again, everybody. Ready? Think it through. What should we do? Think it through. What should we do? Ah. Good. All right, a little drum. Go ahead, whatever beat you go. I'm walking through the path down the nice green grass. My lawn is looking great, not a weed in the place. When what do I find but a dandelion? I think it through. What should we do? I think it through. What should we do? Ah. Do I let the flower mellow, turn my green grass yellow, make dandelion wine and a salad so fine? In the country, maybe. In the city, let's see. Rather than use chemicals to get rid of those yellow pals, I'll take some time to dig them up, aerate the ground the worms can sup, throw them with a smile in the compost pile. Think it through. What should we do? Think it through. What should we do? Ah, very good. I got to get to school, it's a golden rule. I'm late, I'm feeling lazy to walk, there would be crazy. It's really not that far, but could we take the car? Think it through. What should we do? Think it through. What should we do? The car's a mean machine using gasoline. Instead, I'll use my head, and on my bike I'll take a hike. I'll ride my bike to school, now that is cool. Think it through. What should we do? Think it through. What should we do? I'm in the grocery store buying food. It's a chore. What to buy and how much? Made from plastic, wrapped or styrofoam. Oh, what should I bring home? Think it through. What should we do? Think it through. What should we do? Oh my goodness, here we go, I'm nervous. Each thing we use to make packages, like if we could make less our food from scratch and make less waste in the end, that helps the garbage to mend. I didn't get that verse quite right. Let me try one more time. If we could make our food from scratch, make less packages in the end, I'm not going to get it. It's not going to happen, but you get the idea. Think it through. What should we do? Think it through. What should we do? I'm walking through the house, and where'er I go, I turn on all the lights so it's all glow. Turn up that heat too. Isn't that okay to do? Think it through. What should we do? I think it through. What should we do? Each light that's on takes energy like gas or electricity, so turn them off when not in use and save the earth from that abuse. Keep your heat on low, you'll be Earth's hero. Think it through. What should we do? Think it through. What should we do? See what we need to keep in mind. The Earth's our home for all time. She'll spin green if treated right and bring us joy both day and night. So make your choices carefully in all you do. Think it through. What should we do? Think it through. What should we do? Good job, guys. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now it's time for our milestones and passages. Sometimes we come to this sacred place with much on our hearts. Life is like a beautiful rose with sweetness and softness, but it can also have its thorns. Perhaps you welcomed a new baby, lost a loved one, got a new job, or received a new diagnosis. Children have joys and sorrows too, things that make you happy or sad. Whatever your age and whatever the roses or thorns of your own life, you can share them in our service by filling out our milestones and passages form before 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. The form can be found in our newsletter, and we also have paper forms located on the table on your way into the sanctuary. We have 2 milestones and passages to share today that people have submitted. Please respond after each by saying, "We hold you in our hearts." If you are joining us online today, I invite you to participate in our chat or comments. Last Saturday, Bromley turned 1 year old. This is from Brooke. We also celebrated the start of what was the most wonderful support from this congregation a year ago. We are just as thankful for you all now. We hold you in our hearts. From Janet Horst. Surprising, scary, marvelous wonder. Dave and I celebrated our 43rd wedding anniversary last Wednesday. Here's to many more, Dave. We hold you in our hearts. Let's take a quiet moment now for the prayers and meditations of our own hearts. Close your eyes. Get comfy in your chair. Breathe. Hear the breaths of those around you, this community that holds you. Feel the spirit of life holding us all in this still moment. Let's take 3 deep breaths together and then a moment of silence. Amen, and blessed be.
For our reflection, we share slides titled A Spring Walk Through the Woods. Starting with love at the center, we need to treasure what we love and then must work to protect it. Love our earth, keeping it accessible to all, is the beginning. Enjoy this walk in the spring woods with photos from Linda DeLapp's amazing wilderness backyard garden and Steve Gruber's beloved Great Swamp.
We come now to the time in our service each Sunday when we pause to offer our gifts of financial support to this congregation. Your donations make all that we do here together possible and also help make our wider community a better place. That's because each Sunday we give at least half of the money we collect to an organization that is doing good work to advance our Unitarian Universalist values of love, justice, equity, transformation, pluralism, interdependence, and generosity in a world that hungers for them more than ever. Today's offering will be split 50-50 with the Great Swamp Watershed Association. By teaching students about the importance of native plants and watershed management, by sharing the beauty and essential nature of wetlands and the fascinating life of macroinvertebrates, love and respect for the natural world is instilled, creating the next generation to care, nurture, and protect the earth. You may give in our collection plate or by following the instructions printed in your order of service and shown on the screen. Thank you in advance for your generosity.
Thank you, choir, and Beth. Thank you so much. We're at this message, this reflection is going to be in three parts, excuse me. The first, and they kind of go with this poster over here. The first is the green circle, what my community needs. And just to be clear, this service is just the beginning of the climate revival. It takes more than a Sunday to rejuvenate, to commit to addressing injustices, to make needed changes. But this is a start. You should have each been given 3 different colored sticky notes and a pen or pencils nearby. Our message today, like I said, is in 3 parts, the first focusing on what my community needs. As we share our thoughts, our reimaginings, write on the green sticky note, and for those online in the chat, or like Donna, you could just attach what you've already. Donna shared some real concerns about what's going on at the federal government level, and so share. This is the beginning, so share. We will find at the center of this work love surrounded by hope. After the service, we will collect and post those thoughts on the poster board. Climate change can clearly be seen in the increasing intensity and frequency of extreme weather events, such as abnormally heavy rainfalls, prolonged drought, heat waves, and cyclones, and the increasing number of tornadoes. By mid-2024, around 90 million of the current 123 million forcibly displaced people are living in countries with high to extreme exposure to climate-related hazards. This represents an increase of around 5 million forcibly displaced people living in highly vulnerable areas since the end of 2023. Most are internally displaced within their own home countries, while some may also be impelled to cross borders in search of safety and protection. According to the latest research, without dramatic action to mitigate climate change and significantly reduce the risk of climate disasters, by 2050, 200 million people will be in the need of humanitarian assistance annually due to the effects of climate change, and we have a source that we can share. Climate disasters affect us unequally. Those who live without means to afford insurance, who don't have benefits of savings, of mobility, they are the frontline casualties of climate change. Jeff and I have recently moved from Houston, where we saw firsthand after Hurricane Harvey that is true. It affected many members of my church of all economic levels, and I helped muck out several homes, but many of those in heavily BIPOC, lower income parts of the town, parts of the city are still suffering the consequences of repeated storms. So what can we do here at our fellowship with each of our communities to help bring justice to an unjust crisis? Yes, we can work to reduce our personal carbon footprint. We can just do our wraps. And yes, you made sure Chew Hall was built to be energy efficient, complete with solar on the roof. Kudos to you all. And yes, we can support organizations doing boots-on-the-ground justice work. We can show up in force to protest extractive policies. We can vote, and we can let our legislators know our concerns. We can engage with UU Faith Action New Jersey to hold our politicians accountable. And Janet Horst will share about what she's involved in with Sustainable Jersey.
Hey everybody, I'm Janet Horst, and it's really great to see a lot of new faces in the meeting hall today. Boots on the ground, social justice work? What does that mean? In 2011, my life changed when our family repatriated from living overseas. We were to return to our home in Danbury, Connecticut, but a corporate merger interfered. Our future was here in Morris County. Our family lived in clean and orderly Switzerland. For 5 years, we functioned without a car, taking public transportation. But back in New Jersey, my first near-death experience occurred while newly driving on 287. My second soul-crushing encounter was seeing an abundance of road trash near my new home. Today I call it trashercise. Picking up bags, mostly of wind-swept garbage. A few cars honk when I'm working, and one time I even found a dollar bill. However, the most impactful, boots-on-the-ground social justice work I've committed to is through a nonprofit called Sustainable Jersey. Now, over 91% of residents in New Jersey live in a community registered with Sustainable Jersey. 91%. 186 communities like Morris Township, Madison, Denville, and Mountain Lakes are certified. Certification begins when a municipality passes a resolution establishing a green team. Then the real work starts as teams coordinate projects, or as Sustainable Jersey calls them, actions, which, if approved, garnish points towards bronze, silver, or gold award levels. Good to note here, Kathy Cacavelli, like me, serves as chair of her green team in Madison, and they are truly an awesome and an inspiring bunch. Okay, back to actions. Sustainable Jersey covers, just to name a few categories, arts and creative culture, Brownsfields, yes, we have them in Mountain Lakes, energy, food, green design, natural resources, sustainability and climate planning, and waste management. I'm most proud of our community's recycling yard, which collects mandatory recyclables like cardboard, plastics, glass, and metal. But we also collect non-mandated recyclables like styrofoam, books, clothing, and motor oil. Reapplying for silver certification takes our green team hundreds of hours to coordinate and document. Together, green team members all over New Jersey are taking the time to recommit and come together. Boots on the ground. Thank you.
Some of us need that extra boost. While we made it through this past winter without losing power, that will not always be the case. As extreme weather events increase, we might consider here at MUF to add storage to Chew Hall, allowing it to be a sanctuary for those in need during power outages. What are your thoughts? How can we make our community more resilient, more just in the face of climate change? Take a moment to write an idea down or two on the green sticky note, and we will collect them at the end of the service. And of course, I'm going to move on, so you can keep writing, but please stand as you are able and sing the first verse of the song, We Will Rise Together. The words will be on the screen, are already on the screen.
We will reach the promised land.
Our second part of our reflection will be the yellow-orange type circle. What brings me joy? Because this is some tough stuff we're facing, and we don't want to wallow, we want to thrive. So it's important to tap into what brings us joy. And personally, I want to tell you a story that starts with crying, but personally, what used to make me cry each time I had to stop and tank up a car. I could see the fumes, you know how you can sort of see the mirage? I could see the fumes, I could hear the gas being pumped into the car. I could picture the physical gallons of extracted, environmentally toxic stuff that I was personally consuming. And when I was at my worst, I would actually cry, okay? But we are fortunate, Jeff and I. It took us a long time. We had to finish college payments, but eventually we were able to drive an electric vehicle, and we haven't gone back since. It's such a joy to know I was not contributing to tailpipe emissions in my community. The same with getting solar on my home or participating in a community solar array. I told you I'm an energy fanatic. I'm a solar punk. I love using energy from the sun without polluting, without harm. I love letting the sun dry my clothes. I love touching the earth, growing food and beauty nourished by the sun and rain. And aren't we lucky to have the Arboretum just around the corner and other walking trails so close so we can walk in the woods and relish Earth's beauty? Such a joy. So this was a very short middle section. What brings you joy? As we work together to create a more just, equitable, safe world in an ever-changing climate, what can you contribute that also brings you happiness? Take a moment to write down your thoughts on the yellow or the orangish sticky note. And this time we'll stay seated as we sing the second verse of We Will Rise Together.
Now we've reached part 3, and the sacred circle is what I have to offer. We each have a special gift to give. No one alone can solve all the challenges, but if we pool our gifts, each offering our talents, we can achieve amazing results. I've been with this congregation for more than 20 years, and I appreciate all the efforts, large and small, to protect our environment and to bring justice to bear. That includes simple tasks like keeping sneakers out of the landfill and composting our food and yard waste, and huge tasks like designing the new addition with inclusive bathrooms and energy-efficient heat pumps and solar power, contacting elected officials, writing postcards, holding up posters at rallies, speaking out at those rallies, all to help make our voices heard for those whose rights are being trampled. One of those rights is the right of the earth and its inhabitants to thrive, the right to clean air, clean water, and safe, healthful food, not just for the wealthy, but for all inhabitants. It's a tall order, but a worthy one. We can each play a part, offering our talent. What is your talent? What part can you play in making a more just, sustainable environment for all? take a minute to write down your thoughts on the red sticky note. Please rise as you are able to sing together the third verse of the song, "We Will Rise Together."
Before we close, I'd like to draw your attention to our Minutes for Ministries. This is a time when we share brief updates about our congregation's activities to help us stay engaged with our community beyond our Sunday service. We'll begin with special announcements by Tim Davis and David Horst.
Okay, good morning. Thank you for Carrie for bringing my glasses. I was panicking this morning. I'm here to provide you with the Capital Campaign Committee's Mortgage Prevention Update. A quick recap. In June 2023, the congregation authorized the committee to complete fundraising with up to $400,000 to cover a mortgage if the funds were not fully raised through donations. In July 2024, they launched the mortgage prevention phase of the campaign. As of today, the remaining need is under $335,000. Yay. All right, so what's next? Committee members will be reaching out to members and friends through August for gifts and pledges. And on September 21st, be offering an information session after the service, especially for new members. Shari Lowe will be continuing as the sole chairperson until the end of the campaign this December. While the capital campaign pledge payments can extend beyond the December end date, any shortfall will need to be covered in the operating budget beginning August 2026, likely through an extended interest-only loan or mortgage. So, if you're able to help, please contact Shari or the main office. This committee could really use your help. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David Horst, member and lead of the current Music Director Search Committee. I know that I speak for the choir as well as the congregation in expressing our deepest thanks to Beth for helping us being interim music director. Beth is a part of the fabric of our fellowship, figuratively through her presence in so many activities, and literally in the hand-sewn quilt that hangs in the Wilson-Erhane Family Welcome Gallery. Beth has selected music, played piano, sung, and organized choirs countless times over the years. She substitutes for our music directors on their weekends off at memorial services, and very importantly, during times like this, acts as interim music director when we have a staff change. She has, in fact, provided a total of 6 years, hard to believe, of service to us as interim music director. Beth, thank you for generously volunteering your time and bringing joy to our choir and members on Sunday mornings. And I think having a lot of fun along the way. So we had good times. It appears even that we've grown the choir during this last stint. Yeah. Today's service flower arrangement is the one on the altar table here, is a gift to you as you transition back to join our choir under the leadership of our new choir director, Victoria Lotkowitz. Welcome. These flowers are presented with a deep gratitude and appreciation of the board, staff, and entire congregation for bringing music into our lives at the Morristown Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. Thank you.
This morning, I'd also like to draw your attention to the following announcements. Any newcomers with us today are invited to fill out a welcome card to help get connected with us. You can also talk to our welcome ambassador, who would love to meet you and answer any questions. Look for the sunny gold sash. Anyone needing a caring presence this morning will find a compassionate listening ear with one of our lay pastoral care associates. You'll recognize them by their sky blue sashes. Today we have a few great activities for you after the service, including our social hour in Chew Hall, our Creativity Matters class, Creativity Matters, in Room B, where you can explore this month's spiritual theme of imagination through arts, crafts, and creativity. Our women's spirituality group in the library, and in the hallway on your way to Chew Hall, our Green Earth Ministries postcard writing project, where you can help encourage New York City voters who care about the environment to vote. Next Sunday, new or returning visitors among us are welcome to join us after the service for our monthly newcomer welcome gathering, an opportunity for brand new visitors to meet Reverend Sasha and members of our welcome team, connect with other newcomers, and learn about the fellowship. Then, right after the newcomers welcome gathering next Sunday, any newcomers who have been considering membership here at Morristown UU are welcome to join Reverend Sasha for our prospective members lunch. There you'll learn about the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of fellowship members and how to formally join our congregation as a member. Please RSVP by emailing Reverend Sasha. Full details about these and many other activities can be found on the back of your order of service, our weekly e-newsletter, or on our website at muuf.org. And now I open the mic to announcements from our ministry teams and committees. Please keep your announcements to 1 minute or less.
I'll try to keep it short. I just wanted to remind everybody that June 1st will be our annual fellowship meeting. And today after the service, Candace will be going over the upcoming budget. So if you have any questions about that, she's here to do a presentation and answer questions. But do put in your calendar that June 1st is our annual meeting. And the week after that's fellowship picnic. I'm fine. I'm too tall for that.
Pesky stool there. Is there anyone else? Open mic?
I am Charlotte Walwork, and on May 29th from 7 to 8, we will be hosting our middle school book club interest meeting. The book club is for kids who are rising 6th graders through exiting 8th graders. The meetings will be every Thursday of every month from 7 to 8 as well.
Inside Chew Hall today, there's a sign-up sheet for the picnic. So it's alphabetical, so you can donate your dish, and we'll try to keep track of what everybody's bringing, so we don't have 60 potato salads, all right? So look for the red check tablecloth inside Chew Hall. Sign up, and you can do your donations as well this weekend next. Thank you.
Now we will bring our time of worship to a close. Though we extinguish our chalice flame, its light will continue to burn in our hearts. As we go out into our daily lives, I leave you with the words of Reverend Peggy Clark. Knowing how quickly the flame of truth may be extinguished, how easily the chalice of fellowship may be broken, let us be vigilant in faith. Keep peace in our hearts and make care for one another, the watchword of our lives together. So our light goes out everywhere into the world. Our light goes out everywhere. Healing and hope are needed. Let us go in peace to love and serve this world and one another. Amen. Blessed be, and go in peace.